Ever since Coach Kevin Boyle took over at Montverde Academy, the basketball program has been producing five-star prospects and future NBA lottery picks. This year's team might be the Eagles' deepest ever. And my man Joe McCann has this week's five-star feature.
There isn't a better show in high school basketball right now than Florida's Montverde Academy. They're undefeated, seemingly unstoppable, and loaded with Division I recruits. The headliner is #1 overall prospect Cooper Flagg, who reclassified from the 2025 class and immediately took the top spot in 2024. The 6'9" forward is from Maine originally, and he's committed to Duke. Fans pack any gym Montverde comes to get a look at a young man who is already being discussed as a possible #1 overall pick in 2025. But he's far from the only major player on this team. The Eagles have 4 other players ranked in the national top 30 on the 24/7 Sports Composite. Asa Newell, a Georgia signee, is a 6'9" forward who can dominate in the post and also stretch defense.
You know, I help this team by guarding the post, blocking shots, rebounding, running the floor, hitting pick and pop threes. You know, kind of like the glue guy of the team. You know, I keep, everybody together.
Liam McNeely, who is committed to Indiana, is a 6'7" forward who has a deadly outside shot and can also handle the ball in transition.
I try and be as versatile as I can, obviously be a great leader, great teammate, but I bring floor spacing with my shooting ability and just play multiple positions.
Then in the middle, there's Derek Queen, who checks in at 6'10", 240. He's originally from Baltimore and recently announced a commitment to the University of Maryland. The athletic big man causes all kinds of problems for teams down low.
Basically just like a lot of things like rebounding, scoring, making plays, just getting my teammates better and just being a leader for the younger people. It's great because I feel like nobody in the country can guard me. And by having my point guard, my shooting guard, my small forward, and even Asa can step out. So just leave me a lot of room to go score.
Then there's the man who runs the show, 5-star point guard Robert Wright, who signed with Baylor and is ranked 26th overall for his class. And the talent doesn't even stop in the starting lineup. The Eagles have Division I prospects coming off the bench, like 2024 LSU commit Curtis Givens, who was a top 100 prospect himself, and Flagg's twin brother Ace, who is still a 2025 prospect and has an offer from West Virginia and a handful of mid-majors. With this much talent on one roster, it takes a good coaching staff to manage it. Fortunately, head coach Kevin Boyle has that under control. He's coached several NBA players in his career, going back to his days in New Jersey when he coached Kyrie Irving and Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, to more recent success at Montverde with lottery picks like Cade Cunningham, Ben Simmons, Scotty Barnes, and R.J. Barrett.
Coach Boyle is the greatest high school coach ever, and he knows what he's doing.
I mean, I think Coach Boyle and Coach KBJ do a great job of that. I mean, they coach us really hard, and they kind of put our egos aside for us, and we just practice hard in practice. It just makes us want to win the game so much.
Montverde's a powerhouse. You're getting the best coach in America under Coach Boyle and KBJ. They produce many pros, so kids like to see that. And we're the best team in the nation, and they do a good job recruiting, coaching, holding you accountable, and they make you better players and better humans. I still talk to my guys from last year, and alumni of Montverde, and they always say that the practices at Montverde are harder than the practices at the college level. Coach Boyle is going to prepare you well. He's going to make you solid with everything, and he touches bases with everything. So it's like an all-around circle.
Boyle will always fight for his players too. Montverde had 3 McDonald's All-American selections this season: Flagg, Queen, and McNeely. While 3 is great, Newell and Wright's national rankings would indicate they're worthy of that recognition as well. But most All-American games try to avoid taking too many players from one team. Boyle took to social media to say that while he was proud and thankful for the selections Montverde had, he was disappointed that Newell and Wright were passed over, as he believed they had the votes to make the team but were left out due to the roster restriction. But the team has put that behind them because the bigger goal is winning a national title. And with their unbeaten record and national profile, it's only a formality that they'll get invited to the Geico National Championship at the end of the season, where they could make a closing argument as the best prep basketball team ever assembled.
That's our one and only goal. We're not worried about anything else besides National Geico Championship.
We all know the end goal. We hear it every day in practice, but we're also taking it game by game. And the focus is to get the championship, but also the focus is to win today.
For Sports Stars of Tomorrow, I'm Joe McCann. Let's send it back to Charles.
Thanks for checking out Sports Stars of Tomorrow on YouTube. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a like, and please subscribe to our channel so you see all of the latest content.